Ronin's back, slicing through the noise with a culture attack. Pop culture films in the world we see. Deleted scenes where the truth runs free. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties we use to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews, to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Yeah, yeah. Steal out on your YouTube, bro, let's roll.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land. I am Deleted Scenes, human being American and YouTube Ronin, and I'd like to welcome you to tonight's episode of the Mystery Movie Night Podcast. And I just lost a light. Oh well. Okay, we'll figure this out. Alright. First off, I want to thank everyone currently following along on X. I can't see you, but I know that you're there. I want to say hello to some people who have joined us here in the live chat. First off, FKHC2005, sometimes known as Tim, who's happy that the original MST3K cast is back. Alright, Faithful Blue Wrench, channel member, the Bird Woman of YouTube. Watch out for her second channel, Fluff Chick Productions. It's Connie Cleary. Channel member JPRPH1. Our man from the future, Sashi. Friend of the channel, Andrea Black. Dell on Movies has joined us. Welcome. Creator of the 10-Word Review. Host of Films with Friends, on which I will be appearing. Actually twice in a row, for Friday night, for Friday the 13th, A New Beginning, and on Saturday for Saturday the 14th. Big Al Presents. Yes, darkness falls across the land. I will fix this before the show is over, folks. Alright, let's see. Alright, I think that's everybody in the main chat for right now. All right. Well, we got an interesting movie for you tonight, folks. And I think this is going to be a lively discussion. So let's get it started. The Most Violent Woman on YouTube. Keep anything that can be used as a weapon, household items, anything, keep it away from this woman. She is that scary. She is a ninja. I am convinced. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I know you are all really here, you know her, you love her, you cannot live without her, it is Sin's Corner.
The things I can do with this.
Oh, I'm sure.
And the mood I'm in right now, y'all watch out.
Oh, no.
Watch out.
Yike.
Put the weapon away.
Oh, wait, put your weapon, I mean, you know harm.
Hey, Big Al.
All right. Yes, and Sin Warrior Princess, exactly. All right. And the man who shanghaied himself into this, Enigma Severus.
Good to be back. Love seeing everybody. How is everyone doing? Big Al, Miss Connie, Sashi.
Hey, Connie.
Love hanging out with you guys.
All right. Well, okay, but apparently Sin has had a day.
I'm having a lot of days, y'all. It's going to be this way for a few months. It's just stuff going on, just a lot of chaos in my offline life. Not necessarily bad. It's just there's so much of it. It's extremely stressful. So, yeah, this is one of those days.
Right on. Okay, so, like I said, I think it's going to be a lively discussion
Aren't
tonight.
they all?
Well, no. They didn't used to be. Back in the days when it was just me.
When it was,
Little old me.
I mean,
Standing outside of a cold movie theater, all alone. with people walking by me going, "What is wrong
Wondering
with
what
him?
was wrong with you.
Why? Why? Why is he
It's the men
talking
in
to
the background.
himself?" You know,
Call the police. Call. There's a man filming right now.
that's right from me. All right. Well, let's get down to. For those of you who do not follow Movie Emporium or Jacob Hubbard or Lost in the Reel, last night's movie was Nirvana,
The show, the band,
the band
the
to
movie.
show the movie,
Yes.
starring Jay McConnell and Matt Johnson. Two guys I had not heard of before yesterday evening.
Same.
You know,
They're playing themselves, I think.
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, and they have a show. I found out.
Which I was
A
not
web-
aware of.
Yeah, so this is kind of like, I think, a continuation of that or an extension of that. It's a web series, I thought.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. So basically, the idea is they are musicians. They fledgling musicians. Yeah, and they are. They have this foolproof plan in order to play at a popular nightclub.
Yeah.
And let's just say it has to do with a tower and a stadium.
Yeah.
Foolproof plan.
Sure. Everything's foolproof
Yes.
with his ideas.
Basically, yes. Basically, this movie kind of starts out like it's going to be this kind of Spinal Tap-ish mockumentary. And then it takes an interesting, or at least to me anyway, an interesting turn that I certainly did not see coming, and I'm glad I went into this movie blind.
Well,
I knew about that
Yeah.
twist. I knew that was going to happen. And that was the only thing that made this movie feel like maybe I would like it. That aspect of it.
Well, like deleted without his glasses, I did go on this movie blind, and so I'm going to be honest. So as we were discussing throughout the week, and you guys said that it
Are you
was
guys still there?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Are you still there? Oh,
pretty much
okay.
Put your glasses back on,
Oh,
deleted.
yeah, hey.
when we discussed during the week, and you had said, "All right, well, this is Nirvana the band," and I was like, "Dude," I was like, "I don't know anything about this music group. I don't care to watch any documentary about this music group. I couldn't name one song from the band. It's nothing against the band.
Are you talking about the original Nirvana? I mean, like
Yeah.
the real Nirvana?
Yeah.
Or
I was
Okay.
legitimately thinking this was a legitimate real.
Oh no, I knew it wasn't. I knew it
and
was
so
just yeah.
in my head, I'm like, why are we watching this
You
documentary?
were wondering.
I was like, this is not going to be. I was like, I don't want to do this, and so I was not looking forward to go. I was like, man, I gotta go. I have to go. And so I'm sitting there, and then for the trailer, they're showing Elvis and these
Yeah.
lost tapes, and so I'm like, okay, yep, see. And then when they start the movie, and like you said, it's like these old surfaced tapes that they produced for them to show you the origin of Nirvana and how it became to be. And I'm
Oh,
sitting
you were
there,
sitting there trying to figure it all
Yeah.
out. Oh,
I'm
I should have
Googling-
warned you.
I'm Googling and I'm going, please tell me this is not the lead singer. Please tell me this is not the guy. And so I was like, how are you this successful? And so then as the movie gets going, I'm like, oh, this has nothing to do with it at all. I was like,
No.
I'm enjoying this. I was like, this is much
So-
better than what I was expecting.
Side question: did you ever see Black Widow with Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah, the other one with the sister and the family.
Yes.
and
Okay. So the intro song that they played
Mhm.
when the credits rolled, that's a Nirvana song.
Okay.
That's just a different cover. I mean, it's a cover, but yeah, that's you. So you have heard Nirvana songs.
Oh, yeah,
You
no,
just didn't know
Oh yeah.
that's what it was.
Yeah, a bunch of people during high school, college, I've heard them. It's just I wouldn't be able to name them. It's like
Oh,
you
me
know,
either, because I'm totally not really into their stuff. Yes, that's true, Sashi. And when I've been spelling it, I haven't been spelling it with the two N's. So
No.
that's probably, well, even if I'd spelled it with the two N's, Enigma, you still might have thought it
Oh
was
yeah, no,
about that. I should have mentioned that it
I know.
wasn't.
I wouldn't even. And so yeah, when I get to the theater and I'm sitting there and I'm just like, yeah, there's no wonder nobody's showing up to this movie, you know. And I'm looking around, and then
Oh,
it starts out and it gets going, and the characters, man, it was much more enjoyable than what I was expecting. So I was just like, okay, this is dumb, but it's fun. So,
definitely don't.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think you two probably liked it a little bit more than me. I think this movie had been really hyped up in my brain because I'm on the Reddit threads a lot.
uh,
And it was, leaked last week that this was going to be the movie. So I'm like, oh, I'm not looking forward to it at all. And people are like, oh, this is like the funniest movie ever. It's the best movie of the year. And blah, 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 blah.
mhm.
And so I started watching it. And for those of you who don't know, yeah, like we've already, or has already been mentioned, it's kind of like home video sort of mockumentary, documentary type of movie, which I don't generally like. I am not a fan of that type of film. Every once in a while, like anything that I typically don't like, there are exceptions. There are some that I do. This was funny to me in certain parts. I think when I first laughed was when they took a dive off of a particular uh,
Those like they're gonna die.
edifice. He took a dive, and the stinking roof was closing. That was pretty funny to me. A lot of people were laughing. We had a lot of people in our theater,
And so did I.
but there wasn't nearly as much laughter as I had been thinking there would be for how great this movie was supposed to be. And so while I did enjoy certain aspects of it, I thought the acting was really, really good.
Oh
I
yeah.
found out some information about it since then that has kind of helped me appreciate it a little bit more. So, for those of you who don't, well, we've already mentioned a little bit. They had a web series. So, I think this is in the synopsis, you guys. So, this is not a spoiler, but basically, it's a time travel thing. Think Back to the Future, sort of DeLorean type stuff going on. They go back to a certain time, and their younger selves are there. And I'm sitting there thinking, how did they pull this effect off? Because wow, it really looks like it's them. Did they like de-age themselves and then remove some weight?
Yeah,
No, that was
yeah,
actual
no,
footage they
but
filmed back in 2008.
that's
Wow.
amazing.
They found a way to make this story. So I thought that was very creative and very crafty of that. Like it was an interesting way that they pulled it together. There were quite a bit of holes in this story, and I started to get a little bit bothered by that because I'm
Yeah,
like, I know this is supposed to be really goofy, and I guess you're not supposed to take it seriously, but there's gigantic holes in this story that's like what the hell? But in general, I didn't feel like it was a complete waste of my time, but I was not as enamored with this as I'd been led to believe that I would be by the folks on Reddit.
the liberties that the bystanders were allowing to have happen.
Oh, right. Not just that, but the cops.
Yeah,
Like, are you serious? Like,
they're
what?
letting all like they're
What?
going through security, and they're like, oh no, these are
Nobody. Well, I guess it's Canada. They're all nice. They don't do anything. But like, there were decisions that some of the characters made. There was a decision not to erase something off of a dry erase board that
right.
I immediately thought when it was written. Well, now that he's gone, just go erase that right now. Do it right now. So I guess she didn't feel strongly enough about changing the few. I mean, obviously the plot needed it to stay written, but I was just like,
So the
see what I'm
movie,
saying? Like little stupid things that they would do that didn't track. Anyway, it was interesting. If you like them, if you're familiar with them, and if you like this style of filmmaking, I think you'll probably really enjoy it. So that's kind of my take on it. Deleted, you haven't shared
Yes.
too many of your thoughts.
Okay. First off, yes, Scrooter,
Yep.
we can't see you. Hello. We just didn't have a chance to say hello. Uh, What did I think? Well, like I said, I went into this movie completely blind. I had no idea who these guys were. I had heard the title, and very much like Dracula, I had heard about this movie last year. So,
Okay.
like that film, I had assumed it had already played, and I just couldn't find it online anywhere. Well, no, apparently that wasn't the case. So I went into this blind, had no idea who these guys were, knew nothing about the website. I mean, the web series, nothing. So I was pleasantly surprised. Are there holes in it? I'm sure there are. It's a time travel story. There's always going to be holes in time travel stories. And I'm sure I'll pick them up on multiple viewings. I had a lot of fun with this. I really did. And I went into this with some trepidation. Like I said, I went into it, didn't know anything about it. And it starts, like I said, it kind of starts off as this Spinal Tap type mockumentary. You know, okay, this is going to be the movie. They're just going to be like these screw ups going from gig to gig. Okay, might be fun. Then it takes the science fiction turn into Back to the Future land, and I went, okay, this is interesting. I didn't see that coming. Okay, it's it's not just going to be this goofy musical comedy. It's going to have some science fiction, and it really does have some genuine dramatic moments and some touching moments in it too that I thought, because you can tell these guys have been friends forever. And they really do play that up, and they're finishing each other's sentences, and he knows this guy's plan is going to be harebrained, but he follows him anyway.
He keeps going along with those crazy ass. I just like, what in the hell? That was part of the aggravation.
We're going to jump off the tower, and I'm like, I'm like looking. Shrek, I'm looking down.
The roof is closing.
The roof is closing.
Oh, and I mean, honestly, for the way in which they turn the movie, a lot of the subtle things that they leave for you to find later was fairly clever done. I was like, that wasn't a bad, because I wasn't looking for it to come. I wasn't looking for the details at that time. So it was unique that they were able to do that.
Yeah, they're, and one of the things that makes movies like this work is the setup. And these little things that you think are not going to be important, that do come up later. Mm-hmm. And I felt, anyway, that, and again, upon, multiple viewings, maybe I'll pick up on something that got missed. Everything I felt tracked. And I was waiting for them to mess something up. And maybe you two will bring up something that I missed or something. I don't know. But I had a blast with this thing. And I was genuinely surprised. I knew nothing about it. I don't know these guys, but they're on my radar now. Mm-mm. And I had fun with it. The audience I was with had fun with it. Everybody seemed to like it. Is it going to be for everybody? No. This movie's going to make $2, unfortunately, like most movies these days. Yeah. But and one genuine jump scare, holy crap moment.
Oh, yeah.
At least in my theater, I was not expecting that.
You talking about the second dive off of a location?
No, the tour bus.
Yeah. I was waiting for it when he came into the tour.
Oh, hey, look at this!
He's wanting his friend.
Oh no, snap!
Wait, I think I'm drawing a complete. Can you mention it in the private chat if you don't want to say it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You type faster. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That.
I totally knew. Yeah, exactly. I totally knew that was going to happen because I'm like, you idiot. Don't do it. Yeah, okay, you did it.
No, I didn't. No, but I didn't think he was actually going to.
Oh, I
You're
knew.
not going to do that, are
I
you?
knew for sure. I mean, like, I knew it as soon as I saw it. I'm like, oh gosh, he's going to think this and he's going to do this and this
Yeah,
is going to happen. And yes,
we were
it did.
waiting.
I was like, it was still shocking when it happened. And,
Yeah.
surprisingly, a lot of people laughed because even though it's horrible, it was still kind of funny.
But it's the assumption. It's like, your buddy, your friend, and he's going in there and he's wanting to bond with these people, and they're just like there just to take advantage of his talent. And
Hmm.
Or it's just a job to him. They just
yeah,
don't give a crap. Yeah.
and he's looking to bond with somebody. Now he's realizing, I don't have my best friend. Well, this is what me and my best friend used to do, so nope. But yeah, it was good. Yeah, there was a lot that I just, the liberties that they were taking, like, again, the distancing of the electrical cord and the entire ability to do it. It was just like, yeah, that's not working. Mm-mm.
And like,
And it doesn't because they
Oh yeah,
where did other
several times.
versions of themselves go when they appeared in certain
yeah.
timelines, and
That's
why,
what I was asking.
if they disappeared, then why sometimes were other versions of them still around? It's just like it. I was just like, you're doing this whole time travel thing. Like, you got to set some sort of rules that are consistent, and they weren't. They just weren't at
Oh yeah,
all.
no, they were going with one instance to the next instance. It's like, we have this one trial, now we get to this next trial. It's just like, okay, we'll go with it. But
Crazy.
and you and even though it granted doesn't get entirely explained, you also have to think that there's kind of like a multiverse kind of thing going on too.
mhm.
Not just going back and forth in time within their own timeline, but you're going into these kind of alternate timelines as well.
Well, what I love
That's
is
the way I took it anyway.
his entire purpose for going back was so simplistic. I mean, he had no interest in other activities other than just fixing one of his boneheaded mistakes. And it was just like, you have no other dream other than doing. And of course, he's getting this guy to film him with it. But it was just like, this is your entire purpose. This is what
I
you want
was
to do with this
Well,
power.
yeah.
It's amazing how many
Yeah.
camera crew people were around managing to
Yeah.
capture all this.
And
Even
they
people
even
that didn't make the jump with them.
No, they
There
pick
were
up a
people
guy
that, like,
along the way. It's like, who are you?
I can't trust
Oh,
you.
you're with those guys. Okay.
sometimes the breaking
Fine.
of the fourth wall was kind of funny, especially when they mentioned copyright.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
thought that was
that
kind of
that was the line that got everybody in my theater. We
Yeah, it
were
was pretty
rolling on the
funny.
floor. It says,
Pretty
it's
funny.
very possible this may be the last screening of this film.
Yeah.
If you're seeing it in the theater, you're lucky.
Yeah. If you see it here in the theater, you're lucky. They're going to ban it after this.
Yeah.
What was the other? Where they're the first time that they're there and they've gone back and everything, and they're touring and looking at goths, real goths.
Yeah, real goths. And then they go and they see was it The Hangover?
Yeah.
And everybody's laughing at this slur that's on in the movie, and he's like, oh, he just can't believe it. Like, oh my gosh.
Like, why would we say this in these modern times? But yeah.
Even though
But in-
2008
but in-
wasn't that long ago.
No, because I think that was kind of the point of that. Was the fact that, hey, in 2008, this is what we could get away with in comedy, and now this is what we can't. Because you notice that after that scene, that's when they start blanking out the swear words.
Oh no, I didn't notice that.
Oh,
I
really?
did not notice that.
That's
Were they
interesting.
maybe just not even saying many until
I really
after
wasn't
that
taking
point?
note of it either. No.
Yeah. I mean, I did notice that they blanked some of them out, but I didn't notice when, and I didn't pay attention to whether they had been swearing before they started doing that.
Oh yeah,
It's, yeah,
yeah.
the details to this would be great to go back and look at all the small details as to what they're modifying because
And or to hear a audio commentary of their process in putting this thing together and their decisions behind what they did.
well, I was thinking the editing crew, I was like, props to the editing crew because
Oh yeah.
honestly, they did a great job with having things flow from one issue to the next and keep the same camera work and the same positioning and everything. I was like, this was really good. But yeah. But yeah, it's a
Yeah.
fun movie. It's not like you were saying, it's not a waste of your time, but it's
No.
also not something that, we're not going to be like, all right, let's. I mean, like I was saying about Mercy, we could do it as a film study to where it's like, all right, this is what you're required to do, and these guys did a great job with it.
Well, the issue that I had with Mercy, since I have seen it since you guys got to do the review,
Yeah.
because my Regal did not show Mercy at that point in time.
Oh.
I
So
have
mad
I
for
have
that.
I have seen Mercy since, and all of the text was in Spanish, so I had to kind of figure everything out for myself. But yet, strangely, I don't think I missed anything. The problem with Mercy is that it turns into a whole other movie in the third act.
Yeah,
You go from this essentially this courtroom drama with AI, and then it turns into Demolition Man, where they throwing cars, and
and he's launching the cars left and right. It's just like
yeah,
it's not happening like that. But yeah,
and then there's like this. Okay, we're clearly not worried about collateral damage at this point because we're just like people on the sidewalk walking by getting creamed, and I'm just like, oh no, okay, this is a different movie now.
I was about to spoil a different movie. Good thing I kept my mouth shut.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, I mean, for me, everything tracked. I didn't feel like it turned into a different movie in the third act, and that happens so
Yeah.
often now. And I feel, oh, okay, we're in the third act of a movie, and things are still happening, and it's not in this manufactured. Oh, we have to have this big action ending, and I like action films, guys. Don't get me wrong, I love them.
I mean, they definitely brought it to a climax. There was a
But
climax. It just wasn't
yeah,
anything that was like a blockbustery type of thing, like what
no,
happened with Mercy.
no, that's
Right.
my
Yeah.
point. Was that it's just you got to get two guys in one place at a specific time, very much like they do with Back to the Future, and that's really all you got to do. And I liked it the fact that there was still plot, there was still character development going on in the third act of a movie, and that's why I like independent films more than I do the studio stuff now, because it's so cookie cutter that you can almost you know where you are in the film. I didn't know where I was in this. I didn't know if I was halfway through or 10 minutes from the ending but in a good way, not in a it's so jumbled up I don't know where we are, what act are we in, which act you're in. I'm just saying that you're so engrossed that you're not every 10 minutes checking to see what time it is like you are with most movies.
I do like the little backhanded or side comments that each of them
Oh
have
yeah,
at each
it's
other
great.
when they're going like when they first go up there and they're supposed to be doing that tour at the top and everything, and he just and Jay goes, "Did you just shove me off the top?" I was like, he
Like what?
has, yeah, Matt has no qualms about how he
Oh
feels.
my
Like, we
gosh,
are
he's
committed
so
to this plan.
ridiculous.
Oh,
Like, this is the plan. You are going in with it, and So like when later on when Jay's in the caravan and Matt
Mhm.
seems to be like unhinged, like he's gonna flip out about something, and Jay's like, no, 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 it's fine. And I was like, yeah, he threw you off earlier. But
I
yeah,
was genuinely uptight during that scene because heights really
yeah.
freaked me out, and I was just I kept wondering many times when I watched this, and one of those musings was answered when I
Mhm.
mentioned about the 2008 footage that they had already shot. I just wonder how in the heck they pulled off some of these shots that they made.
Hmm.
Because it looks genuinely real, and I want to know how they did it.
Yeah, because
The-
what was CG? Because clearly there had to have been some.
You would
What was
hope
CG and what was real?
it was
And I
good,
don't know.
whatever, and
That's how.
whenever they used it,
I
yeah.
mean, when they actually time travel, obviously that's an
Well,
effect.
you're right. I'm
But
talking about other scenes that look like,
oh
oh
yeah,
my gosh.
there's like
I love when they brought up the H1N1 again. They were
Oh
just
yeah,
like,
swine flu. Oh my gosh.
yeah. I was like, yeah, I remember hearing about that. But yeah, all of the extra comments, and to be honest, I mean, it is a good movie in demonstrating just how quickly we've moved ourselves um, with systems and beliefs and everything. Because when I was watching and they were in awestruck of all of these different things that they had seen so long ago, and I was like, yeah, you really have this nostalgia coming back. Like people weren't addicted to their phones as much,
Yeah, true. Yeah.
But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was pretty good. It wasn't a horrible one.
No.
Much better than the Nirvana documentary that I was expecting. So
Well, it's funny. You probably spent way more time than you needed to trying to figure out how this connected to Nirvana.
oh no, yeah, when I got in there and I'm like, please tell me this is not the lead singer. And I'm Googling right there in
Oh,
the theater. I'm like, who is? And it's like, it's not him.
mm-mm.
Well, and then the guy, when he's telling him he has this grand plan and everything, and he's like, all right, I'm going to play the intro. And so he's playing this piano, and the guy, Matt's sitting there dancing. And I'm like,
Yeah,
this is not it.
not them.
no.
So where we get going, and then he talks about his entire, like plan. I'm like, that's your plan. This really happened. Why haven't I heard of this in the news? And so yeah, when everything started happening, and when they actually go through security, that's when I started to realize, oh, this has nothing to do with it.
Oh, it took you that. Oh no.
It
Oh,
took me a minute. I
I
was like,
should have
that's good.
tipped you off.
No, I was fine. I was happy once everything. And then he introduced himself to that girl from Brazil. I was like, I
Oh
wonder if
yeah.
she's gonna play a part in this or not. And no, never.
No. I mean, she showed up again. Wasn't that her? The girl that
Yeah,
was sitting on.
yeah.
Yeah.
He went back
mhm.
up to her, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
the people around allowing them to do all of these things, just casually observing what they do. Hey, can you watch this power cord for me?
I know, right?
Yeah, sure. How long? 30 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
30
Yeah, it's got to
minutes.
be because they're Canadian. They're just all
Like,
supposed to be so
no
nice.
way. And
Yeah,
they're
because
sitting there socializing with police on the radio. No, no, no. I look like that famous guy. I'm not him.
yeah, it, because you do wonder, how, which is why I thought of Spinal Tap, at the
Mm,
beginning,
yeah.
was because you're like, oh, okay, how much of this is the documentary? How much of this is just regular people who just happen to be there, who are getting
Right.
taken
Yeah, I
into this,
wonder.
and and like the girl from Brazil, is she an actress? Did he just put there and say, "Hi, I'm from Brazil," or was she just someone who was just sitting there?
Her reaction
Oh
seemed
yeah.
genuine, you
Yeah,
know?
Yeah,
then they had a few people with their faces blocked out, like the tenant, the guy when they go into that
yeah,
convenience store, and the guy's like, "No," he's like, "You don't need to do it." No, no. He's like, I don't trust you.
And that one this is yeah, they got the employee. This guy is. I'm sorry. You're going to do what?
Yeah.
No, you're gonna die.
He's like, but if I really, really, really want to. He was,
but but I really want to.
but he was
All right,
doing the
if you're
full
gonna go,
discipline.
take these. Just
Crazy.
no, go. Just get out of my shop, please.
But yeah,
Uh,
it did look real. It looked
yeah,
legitimately like, man, these like, and so yeah, I was very curious as to the different things that they were doing, whether they had rights, because you remember you get a lot of these modern day movies, or you hear a lot of these recent stories like Elf, like what Arnold Schwarzenegger gave on the Terminator, where you have these scenes that they're doing that they don't have the rights to be doing. And they're like, we just need this one quick scene. We just need you to walk down. Well, do we have security? Do we have the no? We just need you to randomly go and do this. So you have Will Ferrell walking up and down New York with Favreau, and nobody's taking into account that it's actually him.
Oh gosh.
So, yeah, that's what I was curious about when I was watching it. I was like, where are they getting these rights to do all this stuff?
I don't think they were.
Oh yeah, no. And so,
I know.
like Sam was saying, I hadn't even thought about it when I was going through the movie, because it was just like, what did they do to these people? They like, you remember Star Wars, how they AI'd, or yeah, one of the men who had passed away from the original Star Wars, but they needed him in Rogue One. And so
Peter Cushing, yeah,
yeah. And so they used
and Carrie
that.
Fisher for that matter, yeah.
Mhm. Same. And so yeah, I was thinking the same thing until Sin brought it up, like, how are they doing that, because it looks legitimate. And so,
It was.
It really has this indie feeling to it of we're just going to go out into the middle of the street and shoot it,
yeah.
and I enjoy that. I that's great. You know, say what you want about Blair Witch Project. One of the things I like about that is, hey, they just basically went to the woods and shot a movie. You know, and the thing that I hate about it the most is that I didn't think about it myself beforehand.
That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about you deleted about that in the theater. I was like, deleted would be so upset that he didn't do this.
No, I mean I wouldn't have jumped off of the tower. They would never would have gotten me up there. But you know, we and we're just gonna. There's no elevator or anything. We gotta climb up this ladder, and then we're gonna.
Well, yeah, he was asking him
Nope.
if he was up there yet, and he kept saying, "No, not up there yet. You're not up there yet." And then when it was necessary, he teleported. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah he did. But
I let it go. It's like, why bother about that? I mean, it's still fine. But
yeah, because the movie only needs to be so long,
yeah.
and I'm you know it's a comedy and they kept it short.
Yeah.
So yeah, this movie isn't 2 hours and 10 minutes for no reason. Judd Apatow, you know, and yeah, I had fun with it.
That was good.
Yeah, I was surprised.
You have to figure
Okay,
out. Would you send people to the theater to watch it, or would you tell them to wait for it?
I'd say go to the theater, give it a chance. Yeah,
Do a date night.
yeah,
Bye, Sashi.
yeah. Take care, Sashi.
I
As
don't think I.
Ghost
No,
Train.
I have not. I'll try to keep an eye out for that.
Okay,
Ghost Train.
okay. Great
Interesting.
films.
Yeah, there was one I actually wanted to see, and I believe it came out when we were doing the live stream. It's called Scarlet.
Yes, I've heard that.
I really wanted to go see that because it's based off Hamlet.
Is that the animated movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I loved the animation that it was showing. You know, you see this ancient type, old style drawing type animation that's in it, and I was very intrigued by it. And
Reminded
so,
me of anime. It
um,
felt like it had the look of anime.
yeah, and so, but yeah, I was really intrigued to see it, and I was like, okay. And so they showed the trailer again last night, and I was like, and it goes February 6th, and I was like, was like, I've already missed, and they don't show it again here. So I was like, man, I'm gonna have to wait until I can find it someplace else. But yeah, um, that and now we're gonna have to add Ghost Train to the list. So said we're getting it.
What if it's coming to the big screen?
I will be there. I gotta figure out if they're gonna actually renew my unlimited on their own, or if I have to go and tell them to renew it. I think they do it on their own. That's what I'm pretty sure they said. So
Your Regal, they should
yeah,
renew it automatically.
yeah. So I'll
Yeah.
be fine with that.
I don't remember if they do like an annual thing. I'm not on the. If they do an annual thing, I'm not on that. I do the monthly.
They said I can get one free month if I sign up for 5 months, but on their website
Yeah.
they don't offer you that. So it's just like, what do I need?
They
Somebody so yeah,
they offer. I've seen them offering that, but when I signed up for it, I don't remember if that
it
took
wasn't.
effect at all.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go and talk to them and see how that operates, and I'll be like, all right. And of course, mine is in March. No, February, March. No, March is my last month, so April. So I'm gonna have to go and ask them at the start of April. See how it works. But yeah, this was an awesome one. Much better than what I was expecting. So
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I didn't hate it. I just would have liked to have been a little bit more into it. So it's
Well,
just
you
because it's just it's not one of my favorite genres. Comedy also, that kind of went against it. I mean, yeah, I laughed because there were funny parts, but I don't know. I
I didn't
would
see it as
recommend it if you like this type of stuff and if you're familiar with their work, you will like it.
I didn't see it as a huge comedy, but I did see it as a goofy,
Definitely goofy.
play on. It was an enjoyable play off of the previous movies, and so the amount of references. I actually waited to the end. The amount of credits and references that they addressed in there, it had to have been at least over a couple hundred.
When it
There's so many.
You mean in the credits? What? Give
Yeah.
me an example.
They were crediting the music that was given. They were
Oh
crediting
yeah.
like some of the ads that were shown back in 2008, things like that. Oh, might have ruined something, but anyway,
Well, I
yeah.
mean, we already mentioned they went
Okay,
to
good.
2008.
So yeah, the amount of different things that they were showing, because there were so many little ads and things that they were wanting to give credit to, because like he said, because if it made it to theaters, you're lucky.
I
So
mean, it's a quite a feat they pulled off, though. That this actually made it to the big screen. That they started out this was a web series, and now look where it ended up. And I saw someone outside after the movie was over wearing a shirt with the movie title on it.
oh my gosh.
So I thought that
Cool.
was interesting.
So I mean, this might have been and again, I try and think about it. You have the producer from Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die that said, it's very hard to get original movies put onto the big screen. It's very difficult nowadays. And then on top of it, you have these guys who have this footage and they're asking themselves, what can we do with this that can make it better or up it?
Hmm.
And so this might have been the only storyline that they were able to manipulate or make it workable.
I
So,
wonder if this was a story that they had in mind a long time ago. I heard that as far back as 2012, they were wanting to make a movie, but I don't know if this was the idea they had. Hey, let's, many, many years later after this, let's go back and show old videos of us doing some of our stuff that we would do for our show and incorporate that into the storyline.
yeah.
I mean, it took a lot of thinking to get this pulled off as seamlessly as it was.
Yeah, I mean, it was when that introduction, when he goes, all right, well, it all starts here. And I was like, Nirvana. Nirvana started here in Canada. I was like,
I'm kind of close,
but yeah, it
but not
was,
quite.
and then he is all about Dogs are barking about something. He is all about, just wanting to play. And I was like, I wonder if it's just an open mic night that they could go to. uh, um, but yeah, then Jay, he's wanting to make his travel over to Ottawa. And so that's his whole sole purpose throughout the first half of the movie. But yeah, it is a pretty good one. It's not bad.
I'm trying to look up the
And I deleted was just
budget.
Oh yeah, I wonder. It can't
Because I
have
wonder
been.
what the budget
It
was on
can't
this.
have been very high.
No.
So maybe whatever they make, it's still going to be profit no matter what.
It might be.
It may.
he's like, we just need the one showing, just the one showing, please.
Just one show it, please. This might be the last time.
Oh gosh. I really want to know how they pulled off stuff. I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna go digging. I mean, I did go digging a little bit last night, and that's when I found out the thing about 2008, which I thought was fascinating.
Their sequel to this movie is them trying to get this thing produced in the first place. Like,
Right, right.
them doing another time travel to get this produced.
Oh my gosh.
Did the Deadpool breaking the fourth wall of the fourth wall?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was good. What else? Crime 101's coming out on Thursday. I should want
Yes. Gonna go see that.
Skip.
You said Skip? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably because
I'm-
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah. Between him and the guy that
You remind
wrote the stories, Don Winslow, is another wokey.
Who?
Uh,
Who is who?
Don Winslow, who's the guy who wrote the book the film is based on.
Oh, I didn't
I
know
can-
this was
I
based
can-
on a book. Interesting.
I can do without him as well. Yeah, it's gonna be a shit show. I pass.
I haven't seen any reviews for it yet.
I don't worry, Delita. I'm still holding Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die as my number one so far. It's
So am I.
oh yeah, by far.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one's a good. I don't know where I'd rank it for February. I'd rank it as a good one for so far. But we just now entered this month, so the other one.
Yeah, I don't. This one's not going to be on my list of favorites. But
Well, it's too
It-
early
it-
in the year to
it won't be on my list of favorites.
decide that.
But it's definitely not. Well, I decided about Better Man as soon as I saw it. So you can start early. It just doesn't always happen that way.
Officially,
Depends on the year.
officially now counting this, I've only seen 10 movies all year, so everything I've seen is in my top 10. Including
Okay,
frickin',
so you've loved all
We
of
Bury
them.
the Dead.
You've loved all of them.
No!
Okay, that means top 10 deleted.
Oh yeah, can we
Top
ruin
10 is
You
like your
Bury the Dead
favorites.
now?
Well,
I
I've
thought
only
we did-
seen 10 movies this year.
Yeah, but they're if they weren't all your favorites, then they're not going to be your top 10.
No. But I'm saying right now they are. Until I see something that I like and I can bump one
Well,
of them off.
you need to start creating a list of your worst then.
Then,
Yeah, start creating since
Yes.
you've seen 10 films, you've got enough
Right.
to start putting them on any list.
well, yeah.
He's like, I'm not arguing.
But
With
this goes up to 11. No.
He's like, well, he goes, I could put Crime 101 as the number one worst right
I
now.
think we spoiled We Bury the Dead during our live stream.
Did we?
There's
I
nothing
thought-
to spoil.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Nothing happens.
Yeah.
The what I hated was the sideline story of that one military guy that took Ridley.
Most
over
of the
to his
film.
house. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just like, dude, you could have totally built a relationship with Ridley and the guy who is helping her, who's sacrificing technically his life to do this
to help
for
her.
you.
Yeah.
And y'all could have done that, but no, you want to bring him back at the last third of the movie, like for the last 10 minutes, and let them, have their friendship or what. I was like, that is just, no.
Yeah,
y'all-
it was That whole thing with the crazy soldier, that was just because they needed to find a way for the baby to enter the picture. That was all that was
That
really
was it.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could have done it a
Great.
better way, but
I
yeah,
agree.
yeah,
Totally.
you could have done. You could have had, and as messed up as this could be, she could have discovered about the affair, and the zombie lady was there, and she was the one that was pregnant, and that's why he was traveling down so far. Now that's still messed up, but it's a better storyline than what we had, you know.
Yeah.
So
It's also kind of, I don't know. I feel like the movie, the poster itself is false advertising. They lead you to believe this is going to be some sort of Walking Dead type of, adventure
yeah.
scary story, and that it wasn't that.
No.
Oh yeah, no, it's like Iron Lung, where they build it up and then they let
Ugh.
it go. Build it up and then they let it go.
I
And
wanted to like that more because it's cool he did.
yeah,
It really is. But that one location thing was just like for 2 hours long. No, doesn't
I
work.
was honestly expecting there to be the turn when he believed he was not alone inside. I was like, okay, now it's getting interesting because
Never
I was
really
like,
went anywhere.
I was like, I would be scared out of my mind if somebody else was in here.
Yeah, it was a little freaky. Then when he would go looking for them, there was nothing there. So
Yeah.
then I started to wonder what was real, what wasn't real.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
don't know.
And then, he starts finding clues. And here's the thing, though. And I don't know if we want to put spoilers up on this one.
For
But
Nirvana?
no, for Iron Lung.
Oh,
I'd rather not.
no
Okay.
spoilers?
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
No.
Okay.
We've already screwed it over with you on Mercy. I'm so sorry about that too. But as soon
Well,
Right.
there
as
wasn't anything in Mercy
it,
to spoil really either. So
yeah, it's
yeah.
with when he destroyed Mercy, I was just like, oh, poor deleted. It's like we've gotten right into it, and deleted hasn't seen it yet. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like I
There's
said,
another one I
I've
wanted to
seen it
like
since.
more.
It's yeah, because there's some good, but in the end, it's basically just Minority Report, and then it turns into a Stallone film at the end.
Yeah.
But
it was like
there's nothing wrong with that. It's just it felt like two different movies.
well, in Minority Report did the film better, so to speak. There was more investment. You have
Hmm.
somebody who has put his legacy on bringing peace to the world. But again,
Hmm.
hypocritically, you've done that. You had to commit murder in order to stop murder, which is, a very intriguing idea. And so, yeah, they just did it much better. But yeah, this one was enjoyable. The
Agreed.
Matt's harebrained ideas and Jay's willingness
Oh
to
my
follow.
gosh. And he would always go along with them. Like, what in the heck?
But
Oh.
he goes, "What time is it?" He goes, 9:03. He goes, "Oh yeah." He goes, "We got plenty of night left." I was like, "No, we don't."
Just like less than 3 hours. What are you talking about?
It's like,
Well,
it's time to
if
go to
you're
bed.
counting early morning hours as
Yeah.
night, then I guess maybe.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then when they actually do go back, one of the scenes that I thought was hilarious. So this spoils nothing, but it was so funny when they're trapped in this one closet waiting. Right, they went like 10 hours on end just sitting there waiting.
They forgot how ridiculous they were as youngsters.
Yeah, it was like 10 p.m. And then you see 1 a.m.,
It was past 2. Oh my
4 a.m.
gosh.
They kept going
Well,
and kept going.
what makes me wonder about the de-aging, especially on Matt, was in that scene when they because Matt goes in and talks to 2008 Jay, and then
Yeah.
2000 and then 2000 whatever 25, Jay talks
Talking to
to
2008
2008
Matt.
Matt,
Yeah.
who's still. I mean, because Jay looks pretty much the same throughout. That
Yep.
apparently this guy does not age.
No.
Matt has visibly aged
Yes.
between 2008 and
Well,
and
not just
present.
that. I think it's the weight
That
he
too.
put on.
And but that made me wonder: were they de-aging him there? Because
laying on the couch,
that's not footage from 2008 put into this movie.
right? The laying on the couch.
That is-
Probably,
You mean when he was talking to himself? But you have to remember that. I mean, you mean when Jay was talking to Matt? So when there were a lot of cutaways during that dialogue. So yeah, it might have been from 2008, and they just cleverly figured out ways to edit around that. I mean, it was like how they were able to make this come together was interesting. To me,
Yeah.
it was more interesting than the movie itself. Just how they put it together. Fascinating.
This is a movie I hope to do a commentary for.
I mean,
Yes,
Yeah, I'd
right.
like
That's
to
what I
listen
was
to it.
saying.
Yeah.
I would
Agreed.
actually rewatch this movie just to listen to the commentary because I was impressed with how they pulled off what they did, even if I didn't necessarily fully appreciate the comedic style or the type of movie that this was, this handheld, home video sort of mockumentary type of thing.
well, with the very limited editing that I've done, I have done some school things. I have done some, limited things for programs that we've had. You are to an extent boxed in when this is the only film stuff that you have. It's like we want to take this stuff and we want to put it into this. And to an extent, you do become boxed in with how you want to tell that story. So them becoming very inventive with their time travel, with the ideas of, okay, well, how are we going? Because to an extent, it has been played out. Hot tub time machine. You have all these weird ones that are just like, and so I mean, it is fairly original for the idea of which they're going with. So, I mean,
This is why I wonder when they cooked up the thought of this
yeah.
plot. Was this always, in their mind? If so, wow, that was some
Wow.
extensive planning ahead, right?
You know, we're going to start off this film. We're going to shoot the first 10 minutes, and then we're going to wait
Go back to our
17
old-
years to do the rest of the
yeah,
film.
I know.
I mean, this is, if so, this is Richard Linklater level, Boyhood level planning. If we're going to wait and actually shoot this movie over 20 years, like,
Well, like Jay said when he was
More power to
talking
you.
his buddy, he's like, "What's it been? 17 years." He just looked at it. But I was second guessing when Matt was looking for his help and Jay was refusing it. I was like, wonder what happened. But yeah, I was left guessing with how it was gonna conclude itself. So, and they did have some, like you were saying earlier, they did have some really good heartfelt scenes.
Oh yeah.
And so I was like, they did pretty good with it. But obviously these aren't going to win any awards, but it's still pretty good.
yeah,
Look past some of the inconsistencies with things.
Yeah.
Suspend your disbelief. The more you suspend your disbelief, the more you'll probably enjoy the film. The more willing you are to suspend your disbelief.
But it'll still be an intriguing way. Like you said, it's still intriguing how they did everything, especially
Oh,
with
absolutely. Yeah.
the research you did.
I-
Yeah.
There's got to be, they probably already have something somewhere, maybe on YouTube or wherever they were doing the web series about the work that they did on this.
That'd probably make more money than the film itself.
Maybe.
We'll get them to
It-
a con. That way you can go and interrogate them.
Yeah, I'll go ask
you know,
them.
its heart's in the right place. They're not out to get anybody. They just try to make an entertaining film. and I think they did. So
Yeah, it's creative.
thumbs up from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like a. I mean, I appreciate certain aspects of it,
Yeah.
but I think that it's just more the fact that this is a genre that's just not really my thing. And it didn't break through that barrier like some other films have been able to do that I'm not crazy about a particular genre. But I can't not recommend it.
So you were looking for a way. You're like, how? How can I tell them
No,
no?
like I can't say don't watch it because I don't think it sucks. And if you like this thing, you will. If you like this type of film, this style, you're gonna enjoy it a lot. And if
It's very
especially if you like
office.
them,
It's very the office style.
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yep,
very the office
it
style.
is.
And like again, I'll be honest. I never got into the office. My younger
No,
brother
me either.
got big time into the office, and then once I started watching the absurdity of things, and you start accepting the extreme of the characters that are in it, you begin to really enjoy and laugh and find it entertaining because these are the extreme type people that you find everywhere in your workplace. And
Yeah.
I think.
today I accidentally did that. I was on the phone with a friend and I had said, well, I found and I referenced one of the people. And so you could hear the person on the other line going, wait, 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 I have you on speaker. Wait. So I'm sitting there, about to, run my mouth in the wrong location. But yeah, it
Ooh.
was, but yeah, it's a very office style filming. So
Yeah, I remember. I saw a scene out of the original Ricky Gervais version, and
oh,
he's like, "Well, we've got some bad news. We're going to have to sack half the department, but the good news is I've gotten a raise, so yay!"
I think I've seen that clip.
Like they're just looking at him like,
Yay! He
"Read the
plays
room."
such a smarmy asshole so well.
the, the original is so much more direct and blunt and
Oh, I'll bet.
very,
That
very
English style humor.
Oh,
Yeah.
very funny. Even Emily Blunt, who obviously marries Krasinski later, she explained just how brilliant and original the show was and the way in which Gervais brought it about. So yeah. But now you see a bunch of shows: Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Parks and Rec. A lot of these shows nowadays are taking that position of what he did.
I didn't know Brooklyn Nine-Nine was like that.
Yeah, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is very they're a little bit more reserved with how they do it. But Brooklyn Nine-Nine makes a spin on it by original, and it's the same Michael Schur. It's the same guy that does those, but they do all of these flashbacks whenever somebody makes a mention of it, and they do like the little sound to show you the flashback, and then they come back to reality about what's taking place. But yeah, very much like it. So.
Cool. All right. So, what's our final score on this one?
I gave it a 6 on my draft review, but that's the same score I gave Mercy, probably because I think I had more fun with Mercy despite all the problems, because that's my type of story. I don't know. 6 might be a little unfair, so, take that with a grain of salt, you guys, knowing where I'm coming from.
Take comfort in the fact of what they did editing and de-aging and
I do. That's why it's up there. That's why it's at 6.
that's why rated is so high.
That's
It
all
would have
my
been a two.
appreciation. It's my appreciation for the creativity and the acting, how they brought this whole thing together. But yeah, it gets obviously points knocked off just because it's not my thing.
I'll give it a 6.2. It's a 6.2.
A 6.2.
Yeah, 6.2.
You're pulling a sin.
Yeah, it's really it is enjoyable. I was much happier than thinking it was the
You
Nirvana
thought you were going to
documentary.
be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was surprisingly fun, and of course, when we finally see where it's going and the absurdity behind these two guys, yeah, they had some heartwarming moments. I was like, you know what, is pretty good. It's especially with Matt and his growth. Matt does grow in the film much more than Jay does, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really enjoyed it.
What about you, Deleted?
Well, I enjoyed it a little bit more than you guys did, and I always give myself that kind of half a point mulligan. So I would probably go like about 7.5.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. I had a
Yeah.
blast. And like I said, if multiple viewings, I might start to pick certain things apart. You know, it it is a time travel story. Everybody misses something. I don't care if you're Robert Zemeckis or Ryan Johnson. You're not going to get a story like this completely right. So I'm sure if I go back and I'll wonder, hey, wait a minute, who was where, when, and but the point is you're involved enough and it's paced well enough
Yeah.
that you probably could ignore something like that. I guess I could, and it's despite the fact that there's all of the Back to the Future references, it is an original film, and they tried to do something different.
Yep.
And it
Agreed.
is very kind of Charlie Kaufman-esque too. Because I'm trying. Who would think of like this extension cord going down from the tower
Oh
down
my
to
gosh.
the street,
And not like
and how that's going to work,
how the hell they even got to the top of the tower? Like twice, 3 times?
Twice.
Yeah.
3 times.
Well, three, really, yeah.
Without being stopped. Like, what in the heck?
Yeah.
Are there no guards around here? Like, what is going on?
Yeah, the liberty that they're given to do, and then of course cutting cables just randomly. We're gonna cut this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But then he basically, well, you don't want to ruin it, but yeah, he basically finds the solution, and it was just like, yeah, you're not going to. there is no good conclusion to this, but yeah, they did really well. And of course, my question is for the
There's your timer
we have to
deleted.
ask later. Yeah, good, because I
Don't
might
get
have
in
ruined
trouble.
it. We need to do that. Yeah, please go see it. My question is, I'll have it.
Yeah. You said you had something you wanted to discuss. And then
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You were
that
mentioning
was
some. Oh,
at the
okay.
start. Yeah, I legitimately thought it was a Nirvana documentary.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
Yeah,
Truly
yeah.
okay.
was. I felt so upset that I was going to have to go and watch this thing where I know nothing about the band. I know, and like I said, I was Googling to figure it out because it was just like, this better not be the guy to Nirvana. This better not be.
No.
It's going to be a sad day for me. I was like, I cannot believe it. And so, yeah.
Kurt wasn't even alive in 2008, was he?
No.
No,
No, huh? He wasn't.
no, I didn't think so. So it was like, yeah, so it didn't cross my mind. But, yeah, damn, I miss that guy. I actually kind of do. I wonder where he would have gone. I would really like to have seen him do something with REM, with Michael Stipe. I would really like to have seen how that would have turned out. But not to be. Anyway.
At the beginning of this, I saw something on Twitter about. I do not know if this is true because I asked for a source when I saw it about his death being ruled a homicide, but there's no that has been talked over and over and over for years and years, and I don't think they've ever fully come to any sort of actual conclusion that they can do anything with. And sorry, I don't want to derail
No.
your thing because you gotta go.
No, Brandon Herrera. He's a 2A guy for those of
Yeah,
you
from
who
Texas.
maybe don't know him.
Yep.
But he did a video on Cobain and the rifle that he apparently
Yeah.
used, and it's awkward, but it's possible. So as obviously this is not something we're going to go into in this broadcast or you go into too much detail, but he wasn't well.
Yeah.
And when you think you're at the end of your rope, and there's nobody there to talk you down, tragedy happens.
Yeah.
And you know, um, I don't think
Gonna really know.
we're never really going to know for sure either way, really, because I've heard two theories. Both of them are plausible, and it's just how it is. And it's a sad story all the way around. I feel in the end, I feel more sorry for his daughter
Hmm.
because she didn't get to know her dad.
Yeah. She was real young.
Yeah, she was a toddler. So, and she just married Tony Hawk's kid, right?
Who?
Tony
TJ Tony Hawk?
Yeah, didn't she? I think so.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know much about their kid.
Because there was somebody who married Tony Hawk's son, and then there was somebody who married John Bon Jovi's son, and I can't remember which one was which.
I don't
So
know.
I get confused. Help me out in the chat. And hello to our resident Klingon, Mark Malnikoff. Kapla. Good to see you, sir. I hope you are not watching Starfleet Academy.
I've forgotten about that show.
Uh,
Gosh.
yeah.
Yeah, I have zero interest.
Oh my God.
I've already started feeling upset that specific movies from the theaters are already getting out because it's like I haven't given my review yet. But
That's the problem. They're not in the
how-
theaters very long. It's really
so
gross. I don't like it at all.
it's like now, how am I supposed to give my input? Should you go see that?
Well, you can tell them. You can advise whether or not they should catch it on streaming
Yeah.
or buy it, or
Yeah.
rent it, whatever.
I had to amend my personal rating system because of streaming, and how many movies seem to be aimed for it. I mean, this movie to me is at least a rental. I mean, if you miss this in theaters and you find it on Amazon or something and you want to rent it, I say go for it. I think it's worth it.
It definitely has
But
potential to be a cult classic.
oh, for sure, yeah. I can see myself watching this movie at midnight on a Saturday night. I totally. Um,
Yeah.
I can see this becoming a cult film. It works. I liked it.
Are you interested now to go watch some of their other stuff?
Yeah. I'm curious
I
about
wouldn't
the
be
web series. I'll
surprised.
give it a try.
I wouldn't be surprised if this idea that they've been showing through the film is not mimicked in some way, shape, or form of them using past.
Oh yeah, past
Oh, sure.
footage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the way in which they went about it, I would not be surprised whatsoever. And then, producers are like, hey, that's a really good idea. And we could do it because, again, like I said, we just saw the preview before the thing started with Elvis and the Lost Tapes and them,
Mm-hmm.
coming up with those. So, yeah. So, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, the Elvis doc actually does look good. I'm curious about it.
I
There,
was curious whether it was really him. And yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's
him.
yeah,
I
yeah.
saw the trailer for that a while back. It looks like it's just going to be like of his performance, right? Or is it an actual documentary about him, other behind the scenes, like kind of like what they did with Selena? in the
I think
Netflix
it's
documentary
extra.
that recently came out?
I think it's extra behind the scenes of the
Okay.
things that they've found, because that's what
Okay.
it said. So we
Okay.
finally unearthed them, and you can see some of the footage, and it's like, yeah, that's legitimately him. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, hey,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. So I mean, there are a few movies to look forward to this year. I mean, the main one for me is going to be Godzilla minus zero.
Yeah, really looking forward to that one.
Digger, because
Werewolf.
I'm going to give
Werewolf.
Cruise a chance. Werewolf.
Mm-mm-mm.
Even though Eggers is kind of hit and miss with me. Although I'm starting to like Nosferatu a lot
Oh,
more
I
than I
really
did
enjoyed Nosferatu. It was so
than when I
wonderful on the
first
big
saw it.
screen.
Oh yeah, it looked great.
Oh, sounded great too.
Yeah.
the darkness, the surrounding sound, the way in which they engulf you
Oof.
into the yeah.
So atmospheric. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's another one, but I'm blanking out on it right now. Anyway, we'll
Aren't they
get to it.
reissuing Nosferatu this year?
Hmm?
Aren't they doing a reissue of it?
I don't know.
Wow.
I
Not that
hadn't
I've
heard
heard.
hadn't heard about that.
It'd be so cool. I could. Never mind. No, I know it's
Could
on
be.
Amazon. I'm gonna go watch it again.
All right,
And
deleted. You're gonna
yeah,
get in trouble.
we do have to wrap this up. All right, so we're going to go one time around the horn. I will embiggen, even though she does not like it, but I want you
No,
to
I don't.
focus on what she says.
Don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, since corner, I will not embiggen.
Don't. Oh, oh, good. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. The only thing I have coming up right now. Don't.
She's waiting for it.
My review for Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die is finally gonna come out like several weeks later.
Hey, Rachel.
Hey, Rachel.
Missed you.
So that's coming out on Thursday. I have other reviews I need to do, but life has just been so insanely busy, and I haven't done a review for Send Help, Shelter, or Iron Lung yet. So maybe
Oh, I'm behind on
sometime. I know it's
reviews too. Yeah.
yeah, and I'm I have movies I got to watch for a live stream tomorrow and Friday because I'll be on
Ooh.
doing a Los Cinematico show on Friday and tomorrow with Sound Booth Theater. So I got to finish Kung Fu Hustle.
Do we have that tomorrow?
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
I gotta.
second Wednesday. So
Hip hop was easy to get through. Kung Fu.
there were four. They did an extra credit, which I refuse to. I refuse to participate in. I'm not going to do that. But K-pop Demon Hunters, The Edge, and Kung Fu Hustle.
Yep.
The Edge, Anthony Hopkins, The Edge?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, good one. Just saw that for Action Theater. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
Good
that
film.
you did, which was funny because I saw that after we had decided we were going to do The Edge. I was like, oh, how timely.
This works. This works.
Yeah. All right. Enigma.
I promise I will do the January reviews. I'm gonna get those done, and then on the life of Little Ducky. There we go.
What
I
is
will be
that?
able to. Yeah, it's just a little miniature duck.
Oh, okay.
I am going to continue doing the reviews and supporting you guys. I just made the on the spur of the moment. I just did the video Logan Lucky.
I haven't seen that all the way through yet.
It's worth it. And again, like I said, like we said, it's the hillbilly heist movie, but it works so well. It just works so well. And so yeah, for some reason John Denver came into my head and I was just like, yeah, I really want to. And so spur of the moment, if you get a chance, just go give it a like. But yeah, the reviews, and thankfully I am having so much fun with this Regal Unlimited. So I will do my best to get the reviews out for you guys.
It's a great plan.
So much fun.
Indeed.
Oh, I just posted about a friend since Deleted's busy real quick. I just posted about a friend posted me, said they just got Regal too. And they're one of my coworkers. So I sent them our live stream and I was like, please start joining the groups and getting to know everybody. Her and her husband are doing the same thing. So
Oh, cool.
hopefully we can extend the family.
Nice.
Cool. All right. As for myself, of course, stay tuned to my channel because at 8:30 we'll be live from Sparkwood and 21. I'll be joined by Troy Pacelli, Netters Network, and Aged Boomer as we discuss the fan edit of Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me. So if you're a big Twin Peaks or David Lynch fan, this is going to be the show for you. Let's see. Thursday, I am going to be joining Outlaw Bill for Action Theater back at our regular time, 4:30 Eastern, and this week's movie is going to be Cobra. Sylvester Stallone, 1986. Yeah. Yes. Later on that night will be my program Coming Attractions. Get to find out what I am going to be doing for the next week, including and up to my 2 appearances this weekend, Friday and Saturday, on Films with Friends at 8 p.m. Friday, 10 p.m. Saturday. The films will be Friday the 13th, A New Beginning, and Saturday the 14th.
Oh.
And right, okay. And on Saturday, before that at 6 p.m., I am going to be joined by Wilkie's Movies and Music for the 10 worst films of 2025.
Oh boy!
I'm sorry, something was caught in my throat.
Me.
Feel like Crime 101. That came out this year.
Put that on the list for later.
Yeah, later. And of course, he's going to also be joining me Sunday at 6 p.m. for the best of. Cool. And I'm still trying to decide what my number 1 is because I keep going back and forth with 2 movies. So you'll see.
Oh, okay.
You'll see. All right. So that is it for tonight's show. I want to once again thank Sin and Enigma for joining me here. I want to thank everybody who was in the chat. Well, most of you. But you know who you are. And I do want to thank Rachel for joining us, as well as Connie, Tim, Mark Malnikoff, Sashi, Garuda Legends, Lieutenant Giratina. Let me see. Scrolling up, Big Al Presents, and JPRPH1, and of course Tim. All right. Any last words before we close it out for tonight?
Go watch a good movie.
Yep. Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie.
Not the real group.
No. From HQ and all points north, south, east, west, and beyond, good night. Take care, stay strong, be safe and healthy, because this is how we win.
Bye.
Back, slicing through the noise with a culture attack. Pop culture, films, and the world we see. Deleted scenes where the truth runs free. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Steal out on your YouTube, bro, let's roll.